The Tahoe Rim Trail is a 175-mile loop encircling Lake Tahoe, the largest alpine lake in North America. It winds through 2 states, 6 counties, and 3 wilderness areas, climbing ridges, dropping into valleys, and circling some of the most stunning scenery in the Sierra Nevada. This is the journey of my first solo thru hike. I had never hiked a long trail solo before. The Tahoe Rim Trail would be my first. 175 miles, 1 loop around the lake. What I didn't know was how much this trail would test me and what I would learn. First steps onto the TRT. Let's go. Super stoked. And this forest is just beautiful. So if this is any indication of today, it's gonna be a good day. Like most trails, in the beginning I started off with a lot of enthusiasm and optimism. The scenery was beautiful, the weather was gorgeous. But what I hadn't anticipated were the challenges that would be upcoming. I'd done the John Muir Trail with my son, but this time I'd be alone. No partner, no friend, no safety net. So why solo? Yeah, it's a good question. I had never done a solo backpacking trip or thru hike. I really was excited about Tahoe and the Tahoe Rim Trail, and I felt like it was a really great opportunity for me to really test myself and to use this as my first kind of launching point to go into solo thru hiking. The challenges there, the adventure, the sense of adventure, the excitement of really understanding more about myself and how I would react in an environment like that where I was alone and really solely responsible for myself. And I'm always up for a good challenge. I really enjoy challenging myself to do hard things. I think that's important from a resiliency standpoint and really an important part of who I am. So this trail really provided that opportunity for me. All right, well, today's been pretty good so far. Enjoying myself. And God, it's beautiful. So today, 19 and a half. It was a nice day. My body's feeling a little cooked right now. Get some food. 7 p.m. right now. I should be in bed here in an hour. And I'm just going to finish my dinner here. Then we get to bed. It's a good day today. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. It didn't take long before the solitude felt heavy. Day 2, the pain started. Hi friends, well, just finished up some lunch, as my kids would say. My dogs are barking. I also got my first hiking blister ever. My big toe on my left foot's kind of rubbing, I think, on the side of my shoe. So there you go. It's not very big, but I took some Leuco tape and taped it up. Should be good to go. Well, I've made quite the journey today. I'm now way north of Lake Tahoe. Pretty dang cool. Feeling it though. Alright, well, almost to Marlette. Sorry, Mount Rose campground. My feet are killing me right now. And I'm gonna have a second blister on the same foot, which is no good. I don't know what's going on. Maybe shouldn't have changed shoes. But there you go. The middle of the hike is always the hardest. Alone, it hit differently. Another big day. Hoping my body, my legs can handle it. I was nervous about yesterday and today, and I think for good reason. Blisters, popped them. I took my lighter and heated up a needle last night and popped them both. Let them air out all night. I can feel them right now, but not terrible. We'll see how those are. I'm so mad. Never had freaking blister hiking in my life. And 2 yesterday. Anyway, a little bit of a check-in here. Mentally, I'm doing okay. Just this
foot thing, it's honestly more annoying than anything else, because I have done so well on every other hike I've been on. No foot problems, no blisters, no nothing, and it's just, I'm dying. It's not great, and so we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so there are certainly low points on the trail, and that's going to happen whether you're by yourself, as I realized, or with others. But the lower points can be a little bit more challenging when you're by yourself, and there's a few times where you're really wondering, hey, can I do this? Do I have the mental resiliency? I think physically, I am, and most of us are likely a lot more capable than we think. But mentally is where some of those challenges come in. So whether it was the blisters, whether it was just not sleeping well, there's a few times where you sit and you wonder, am I a thru hiker? Can I actually do this? But you've got to kind of work through those things, and that's not always easy, especially when the terrain is difficult and when there are some physical limitations that are going on for me with my feet. So yeah, it can be a challenge out there. But the trail gives back if you stick with it. Tahoe City was right around the halfway point, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Town day it is. I've done a lot today already. It's only it's about 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go down to the beach here for a bit and then go to Morales Tacos, which look really good. I think it's a food truck that's just down closer towards where the TRT is. Mosey on over there for lunch, and then there's like a little cinema that's down here. It just has one movie and they show it 3 times a day, and right now F1 is out. So let me go kill some time and go see F1. And yeah, that's a good day. Feet are feeling a lot better. I was able to continue to pop some of these ones. This one on my heel, it feels like it probably closes back up every so often. So, but they're feeling okay. Got a great night's sleep last night. Probably take a nap later today as well. And yeah, I think Tahoe City really was a blessing in many ways. Being able to kind of get in there and recharge a bit and get some of that morale boost really being able to work on my feet and getting my feet kind of situated and figured out, get them dried out, kind of get the blisters figured out, kind of getting just a little bit of the morale boost of being back in town, seeing a few more people, and enjoying some of those luxuries. And really, I would kind of say that next day, kind of coming out of Tahoe City and making my way towards Richardson Lake, things just really started to slow down. And that may have been because I was feeling a little bit better physically. That may be because the trail was just really starting to kind of open up to me. I was starting to learn a lot about myself and my pacing. I was starting to learn what I could and couldn't do, and kind of how to push and when not to push and hold back. And the trail became my friend. I wasn't fighting it anymore. I was just letting the trail be the trail, and I was passing through and not judging, not getting down on myself if something, if I stubbed my toe or kicked a rock. Many people can go through the same experience, can go through the same terrain, the same portion of a trail, and have vastly different experiences with it. Some people can go through the section of trail and just be miserable, while others can go through that same section in the same conditions and absolutely love it. And I know a lot of that had to do with attitude. And so I really, in this after leaving Tahoe City and moving through those next couple of days, my attitude really changed, where I just wanted to accept what was out there and enjoy the beauty of that area for what it was. That became a really big turning point for me, and really set the stage for a wonderful, wonderful trip on the Tahoe Rim Trail for sure. The miles left were fewer, but each one still mattered.
Good day, sun's out, temps are pretty cool. Feet are feeling okay. I'm optimistic it's on the up and up, and we'll be okay. So, anyway, get back to it. One foot in front of the other. The trail didn't hike itself.
I thought I came to Tahoe to hike a trail, but the trail gave me something more. So finishing the trail was, one of those very bittersweet moments. Bitter in the sense of finishing, you kind of are sad that the trail is ending. You've been out there for a number of days, and you kind of start to get into that rhythm of the simpleness of waking up, eating, walking, and sleeping. There is a beauty to that simplicity, and something that I think the soul really craves, especially complementing that with being out in nature. So as I finished the trail, I was pretty tired. It was a long day, so I kind of finished up and just kind of sat there at the signpost where I had gotten onto the trail, onto the TRT from Kingsbury South, and took a moment and just kind of reflected on the previous 9 days, reflected on the journey, reflected on some of the lows from those early days with the blisters and my feet not feeling great, and some of the highs of being in town and getting through the desolation wilderness, and really just starting to remember the trip for what it was. And so I really took from this one a sense of confidence that I can do these things. Solo through hiking is not maybe as challenging as I thought it was. It's challenging, don't get me wrong, but it gave me the confidence that I can do this again. And just the peace of being able to know that I accomplished what I set out to accomplish, which was to have a wonderful time, to learn about myself, to learn what the trail was trying to teach me. So, a lot of beauty came from this experience, and this will be a memory that I will cherish and have forever.
Well, the end is approaching. I think I've got about a half mile left on the TRT. It's been a long day. I haven't done a ton of filming. I'm feeling it. My feet are not feeling great, but we are almost there. Tahoe Rim Trail. It's been real. It's been fun. It has been real fun, and I'm grateful for what I've experienced on this trail, what I've learned about myself, and I think what the trail's teaching me. So, anyway, really grateful for this experience.
I started this hike searching for something and wanting to learn what this trail would teach me. I found it on the miles, in the silence, and in myself.